Yo, what's going on? It is Teacher Michael here, and I am in Orange, Texas. I thought today what I would do with this vlog is to share with you my second job. Not only am I a VIPKiD teacher, I also work as a puppeteer. I am at the Lutcher Theater here in Orange, Texas, and the show that we're doing is Goodnight Moon and the Runaway Bunny. And it just started raining, which I'm very upset about, so I'm gonna bring this camera inside. So, what I'm gonna do in this vlog is I thought I would show you some of the backstage sort of stuff that goes on with creating and traveling a puppet show all around the country. And then later on, I'm gonna be going back to my hotel room and doing the training, the VIPKiD training for the level 2 interactive classes. But before I can do that, we need to load this show into the theater. So let's go. So this is what everything looks like as we get it loaded into the theater. And as much as I would like to stay and chat, I've got work to do. So I'll see you in a bit.
What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Alright, so most of the show stuff is set up. So why don't we go and hang out in the dressing room for a minute. Not that I'm actually the star of the show, but this room's got some nice lighting, so why not take it? So while I have a bit of downtime here, I thought I would take a moment and talk a little bit about TPR. And for those new teachers or anyone who's not really familiar with TPR, it stands for Total Physical Response. It's a teaching method that VIPKiD supports and encourages. The reason that I want to talk about it is because my work as a puppeteer, it really does involve a lot of TPR. The show that we're doing, Goodnight Moon and the Runaway Bunny, there are large portions of the show that are non-verbal. So it's really important to communicate physically through the puppet that we're using. The intention needs to be really clear so that students and the parents and everyone who's watching the show actually understand what's happening. And a lot of that knowledge and that type of an approach I'm able to bring into the VIPKiD classroom. So when I'm saying to a student, what do you see? I need to be very deliberate about saying, what do you see? That is a lot more clearer than saying, what do you see? Those sort of casual movements, they don't translate very well, whether it's puppetry or teaching online. I think that movements need to be very crisp and deliberate. As a matter of fact, I've got some downtime here, so I'm going to show you one of the puppets that we use in the show. So this is the puppet that we use in Goodnight Moon, and as you can see, there's no mouth on the puppet. These aren't Muppet-style puppets, so that's what I mean when I say a lot of the work that we do is non-verbal. These puppets aren't talking a lot. We really have to use crisp movements to, let the audience know what the puppet's thinking, what its motivations are, and what it's trying to communicate. So the reason I'm saying all this is just as a little reminder to any teachers out there who are watching, who are maybe struggling with their communication with their students in the classroom. Part of it might be just needing to crisp up your movements and your TPR a little bit, or maybe use more TPR. In my opinion, you can never use too much physicality in your classroom, especially when you're trying to communicate with someone who's not speaking English as their first language. So that's it from me. I'm gonna go back out and make sure no one's looking for me, because sometimes that happens. I'll check in with you later, and like I said, I'm gonna be doing the VIPKiD training when I get back to the hotel room later. So until then, why don't we go and maybe take a little tour of the theater. Sometimes I get lost in these theaters. I have no idea where I'm going. So this is it. I'm just living that puppet life, This is a pretty typical size theater that we normally play at, and I'm hoping that tomorrow this theater is going to be filled with students. The lights are going out, so I think it's time for me to say goodbye. Good night, Moon. Good night, room. Good night, YouTube. Okay. Okay, here I am back at the hotel, and I'm about to start doing the training for the interactive level 2 courses. I'm not actually doing teaching tonight. I'm just, getting my certification so that I'm able to teach these classes. That's something that I've not really talked about so far on this vlog or any of these videos. Is the more certifications you can get, the better. So that's just a little something to consider if your bookings are really low at the moment. Try doing some of the VIPKiD training, and that should certify you and allow more students to come and book you as their teacher, basically. So in order for me to be able to teach these level 2 interactive classes, I need to pass the training, and that requires me to take a test. This chair's got some lean to it. Focus, we're doing a test here, focus. Now, as a student, when I was younger, tests, let's just say they're not my strong suit. But the difference here is I actually studied for this test, so I'm feeling a little bit more confident than I would have in my younger school days. Okay, here we go, the test is about to begin. Cue dramatic music. Let's see how I did. Submit. Are you sure you want to submit? Yes. Ugh. I didn't do very well. Passing score is 12. Your score was 10, Mike. You're the worst teacher ever. Okay, I'm gonna review the material. I'm gonna try again. Which of the following are the level 2 speaking goals? Woo! I just have trouble focusing. ADHD through and through. Okay, the big moment, round 2. Drum roll, please. Hey! Good, I passed. So that's it, I am now qualified to teach interactive level 2 courses. Okay folks, I did it. I eventually passed the test. I didn't actually think I was gonna pass the second time, which would have been a little bit embarrassing, but thankfully I did. So I'm just gonna end the video right there, but before I go, I just wanted to say, if you are a new VIPKiD teacher, if you are interested in becoming a VIPKiD teacher, and you're looking for a mentor or someone to help guide you through that process, I would love to be that person. So what I'm gonna do is leave a referral link in the description below so you can apply using that link, and I'll get in contact with you and we can start this process, start your journey of becoming a successful VIPKiD teacher. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you, your time, and your attention. And until the next video, I will see you on the internet. Peace.